Hi everyone, it's John Dyslexic Geek here. John Lewis in the UK have kicked off another Lego sale with 45 sets that are currently on offer. And today's video, I'm going to go through 10 of these sets that I recommend you consider picking up. Most of them I already have now, so yeah, after all these John Lewis sales throughout the summer, there's only one set here I might consider picking up, but the rest of them I do actually have. Some really good savings to be had here. Especially on some sets that are going to be retiring. So let's have a look at these 10 sets. Some of these you really don't want to miss. So first up we have the Assembly Square Modular. This set has got a really good price down to £208 with that represents 20% off. This one is retiring very soon. I do implore anyone who hasn't got this yet to really consider picking this up. It's an amazing modular. It's absolutely huge. By far the biggest modular to date, or there are rumours that the one coming out in January 2024 might well be actually bigger than this, but that's just rumours at the moment. As the Assembly Square is the flagship modular building and it is going to be retiring, I think Lego needs something to replace it with. So that'd be interesting to see what that is, but the Assembly Square is a fabulous set. It really is one you don't want to miss. It's absolutely massive. It's a really good set, and I think this is going to be going for silly money when it retires at the end of the year. I think I don't know. I'd hate to think what it is going to be worth in a couple of years' time, because it's absolutely fantastic. One you really don't want to miss, particularly with a sale. This isn't available anywhere else. I'm not sure if anywhere else apart from Lego and John Lewis carry this. I think Smiths may have it. I'm not 100% certain, but I've not seen it anywhere else reduced. Certainly nowhere near this price. So if you want to grab this, I would highly recommend that you do so. Next up, we have another modular, is the Boutique Hotel. This is down to £160. Again, a really cool modular, really nice. I've not built my one yet. It's one of those on my list to build. At some point I will get round to it, but it is a really nice end of street modular. It goes on right at the end. It does look really nice. I've seen it a few times in the Lego store. It's pretty classy. It does blend really well with the bookshop and the police station, and at this price, that's not really going to get cheap anywhere cheaper elsewhere. It's exclusive to John Lewis and Lego, and Lego are highly unlikely ever to reduce it to this sort of price. Although I suppose with VIP points or insider points as they are now, and gift for purchase might even it out, but for a straight sale, this is the best price you're going to get this one at. And another of the modulars is the police station. This is going to be retiring again, like the Assembly Square at the end of the year. This one is going, this is down at a really good price at £136. Fantastic set, really good price. And again, I don't know what this one will be worth in the future. Like all the modulars, they do really tend to go up in value once they retire. This one is really good. It's a very nice set, very pretty set. The interior, I'd say, isn't the best. It's a bit sparse on the inside, I think, at least on the top two floors. Not the best, but as an exterior set, it does look really nice. It looks really nice next to the bookshop. Really nice minifigures. It's a very good set. Now, if you can only get one of these modulars, personally, the Assembly Square is one you really have to get. If you have to choose between the two of them, the Boutique Hotel, that's not going anywhere for a while, so that's often on sale. So that's not necessarily immediate priority. But the police station, Assembly Square. But the Assembly Square that's going to be the most valuable one. Oh God, I hate to think what that's going to cost in a few years' time. I think it's going to be highly valuable. I'm tempted to pick up another one to put aside for an investment. I think it's going to be, that's an absolute certainty to do really well. But this one at 136, really good price for the police station. Next up, we have the Icons Land Rover Classic Defender 90. This is a really nice set. It's got a really nice saving on here. I think this might be the first time I've seen this reduced now. I think it came out in April this year, so it's down to £168. It's massive. It's a really cool set. I do like the rugged look of the Defender. So really, I love the Land Rover Defender. It's one of my favourite cars. Very much a classic. I do like the customizability of how you can display it with either all the roof rack with all the bits and pieces on top. I think it looks great. Loads of options of how you can display this. I think I like this, and in the classic Defender sort of layout. It's a really nice set. I think it's fantastic. Lots of pieces in it. It's a really large set. So many pieces in this set, does it say? Let's have a look. Yeah, 2,336 pieces. So it's a really big set. Really good set. So I'm tempted to. I am tempted to buy this one myself. I don't know. It's exclusive to John Lewis and Lego, so it's not going to be cheaper elsewhere. It's not an immediate purchase for me, but I think some point down the line I would like to get this. Though now having seen it, I am considering it, but probably not right now. But it's a really good set, and I do recommend it. Another set that I do highly recommend is the Ideas Motorised Lighthouse, down to £208. This is absolutely outstanding. It really is superb. It's definitely a set you need to see in person for yourself. It is just magnificent. It's absolutely huge. It's so tall. I love the light brick and the motorised lighthouse that spins the lighthouse function round. It's a really charming set. It's yeah, it's a very special set. I really do implore anyone to get this at a really good price. I did manage to get mine earlier this year. Or was it last year? No, it was earlier this year. Also, with John Lewis, check your John Lewis or the Mine John Lewis app and see if you have any discount vouchers. Sometimes you have them. They do tend to be per account basis. I did buy. This is how I bought the lighthouse earlier this year. I had I think like a £20 off a £200 spend. So I did get mine for like £188. So do check your my John Lewis app. You just don't know, you might have a voucher in there of some kind, so it's always worth checking. But it's a really great set. Quite tricky to put together, I must admit. When you're building the actual lighthouse, that's quite challenging. I did find that quite tricky, especially when you put it, especially down here where you're inputting all the motorized functions. I did make a few mistakes on mine, so I had to tear it down once or twice to try and get it quite correct. But it's a really fantastic set. It's absolutely outstanding, and at this price, absolute steal. Really good set. Another idea set, and one you really have to get, is the Medieval Blacksmith. This one is going to be retiring this year, so really don't want to miss this one. Down to £128. It is just excellent. It really is fabulous. I think this is going to be one of those all-time great modular idea sets once it retires. I think this is going to go for crazy money once it goes. It's absolutely outstanding. It's a really special set. It does blend in really well with the Hocus Pocus house, I think. Also with the upcoming Viking village as well. It'll go really well with that. I just think it's an outstanding set. The minifigures are great. It's a really good fun build. I can't speak highly enough of this one. Don't miss this one. Really implore anyone to get this. It's exclusive to John Lewis and Lego, so you're never going to get it this cheap elsewhere. Lego never do. That's the outstanding set. Really recommend it. Another idea set I recommend is the Vincent van Gogh, the Starry Night, down to £112. I did buy this a few months back in one of the John Lewis sales in the summer, although I have yet to build it. It's on my ever-growing Lego to build list, but it's an outstanding set. Really beautiful. I did actually see it for myself a few weeks back when I went to London to buy Gringotts. Saw it on display. It's an amazing set. It's a full 3D effect with the buildings, and it sort of pops out of the picture. It's a very clever effect. The Van Gogh minifigure is really nice. I think this is going to be one of those sets when it's not going for a while yet, but when it does, I think it will do very well on the investment side of things. It's a very unique set. I think what's putting me off, as I'm colourblind, I'm not sure. It might be one of those sets that might challenge me visually. That's not going to put me off building it, but all these light blues and dark blues might be a bit challenging for me. But it's certainly a set I'm going to build it. I brought it now. I think it probably might take me a little while to put it together, but it's an outstanding set. Really good at a great price. 25% off. Really good set. This set, another set that's going to be retiring this year, is the Creator Expert, the Ford Mustang. This one's down to £112, so it's 25% off. Really cool car. I think this was a great set. One of the really, I like these car sets. Some of them are a bit hit and miss for me, but this one's really good. I like how you can lift off the roof. It's pretty big. I think I've seen it a few times in the Lego store made up. It's pretty substantial. I do love the V8 engine that comes out by the looks of it. It is excellent. It really is. Yeah, I think it's a good price. Yeah, really, really interesting set. If you like cars like me, one that you would like to pick up is definitely very, very good. Another of the art sets that's on sale is the Hakusei, the Great Wave. Not as good as the Van Gogh personally, but it's still a really good price, down to £67.50. So yeah, I think it'd probably go really well with the Van Gogh, but it doesn't do a huge amount for me personally. I'm not sure. I don't think it's one I want to pick up. But if you're interested into the sort of the art sets, it's a really good price. Yeah, if this is more sort of like, I think this is like a lot of individual dots. So how much fun this would be to put together, I'm not sure. And some of the art sets, that's what sort of puts me off putting all together all these studs. But I don't know. I mean, it's pretty. I can't knock that. It's just not sure it's for me. In terms of pieces, I think it's got a lot of pieces in this set. So you've got 1,810 pieces in it. So I mean, it's a good price. I'll give it that. But if you're interested in picking this one up, it's at a really good price. I've not seen it anywhere else any cheaper than this, so it's well worth considering. And finally, one set I do consider well be picking up is the Harry Potter Dobby the House Elf. Now, when I saw this set was first announced, I wasn't that keen on it. But then you look at the price, it's hard to criticise. At this price, £18.74p. I think it's a no-brainer, really. I might well buy this myself, actually. It's a really good price. I don't think I've seen it this cheap yet anywhere else. I know it's not exclusive to John Lewis, so I think Argos carry it, Smith's, a few other places as well. But I think this is the cheapest I've yet to see it. And at this price, I'm not sure how much lower it will go. With Black Friday not too far away. Yeah, I think this is probably as cheap as you're going to get it. I don't know, it's grown on me. I say when it was first announced, I thought it looked a bit odd, but having seen the price and now seen it in person, it's quite sweet, really. If you're a Harry Potter fan like me, it's not bad. It's not bad. And it's at this price range. It's hard to criticise. It really is. It really is hard to criticise. It's a good price. So if you're interested in picking that, this is probably all the sets. I might well buy this one because it's not very much money. So I would like the Land Rover, but not right now. So that's it. That is all the 10 sets that I would consider picking up. All these offers are available until the 2nd of October by the looks of it. So you've got about 2 weeks. These are available in store and online, but it will obviously be subject to stock. Some stores will sell out quicker of some sets than others. But some really good sets there. So check out the John Lewis. As I say, there's like 45 sets in total on sale. Do check your John Lewis app to see if you've got any money off vouchers or discount vouchers. You never know. It's always worth a look. So that's it. That is all the ones I recommend. So let me know in the comments that you're going to be picking up any of these John Lewis sets that are on sale. Can I please ask you to leave a like? And if you've enjoyed today's video, I'll be very grateful if you consider subscribing today. And I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Thanks very much for watching today.